What's up, everybody? Noah Kids back here for my review of the brand new Hallmark Christmas film, The Holiday Sitter. This is all about Sam, played by Jonathan Bennett, and he's a workaholic bachelor who babysits his niece and nephew before the holidays when his sister and her husband have to go out of town due to them having a baby. Completely out of his element, he recruits the help of their handsome neighbor named Jason, played by George Crissa, and finds himself in an unexpected romance. This also does have a subplot involving his nephew going into a audition for a school play, basically because his crush is doing it and he wants to impress her. There's a nice subplot with that. They don't do a whole ton with it, but what they do with it is very sweet. It doesn't have a whole lot of a payoff, but I thought this was a decent little comedy. I thought this was a decent one. I don't think it's as great as everybody says it is. Now, this is a film that is going to be very interesting to see how people react, because we know the storyline. But let's review it based on the movie, okay? The movie does have issues, and a couple of the issues do have to do with the comedy. The comedy goes a little bit over the top. One scene involving a Christmas tree, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean if you've seen the film. I thought that was a little bit overly cheesy. It didn't make me laugh. There's a couple moments here and there that are very, very sweet, and I enjoyed those moments, particularly with him and the kids. Because the last time he tried to babysit them years ago, it didn't go over too well. Now, he's a lot better at it. He's starting to learn what he's supposed to do. He doesn't know the kids very well. He sees them every once in a while, but not as well and not as often as he should. This is a very charming little movie. It's a charming little film, and it goes by very, very fast. I do think that there was a couple moments that did start to drag towards the end, and I was thinking, okay, we need to wrap this up a little bit. Then I look and we have another 20 minutes in the film, and I think you could have wrapped that up a little bit sooner, but I get it. You do have to get it to that 84-minute runtime. And I thought this was a decent little film here. I don't think it's an awful film. I just don't think it's a great film. Now, am I going to recommend this to you if you are a fan of Hallmark films? I'm going to recommend it to you if you're a fan of something like Hot the Holly or Three Wise Men and a Baby, maybe even the Christmas House movies. Now, for me, this is not a perfect film. The comedy didn't work for me a whole lot. I did enjoy certain moments, and there were sweet moments here and there. I liked that they add in a little bit of something for the nephew to do, and there's sweet moments, especially with his daughter. Sorry, with the niece, including her making a stocking for her new baby sister, as well as Sam towards the end. This is a really sweet film. This did not do very well in the ratings. It is one of the lower films of the entire Christmas, but we will get into that in just a minute. There's my review of The Holiday Sitter. I'm going to wind up giving this one a B. I really did enjoy this one for what it was. Now let's get right into the ratings. If you don't want to hear about the ratings, I will save you guys next time. Now let's get into the ratings. We have 1.46. 1.46. That's not very good. That is Is it the lowest? No, it is the second lowest rating for a Hallmark film. And I think that does have to do with it being on a Sunday, because the Sunday movies are normally a bit lower, but we know the storyline. That has something to do with it as well. But marketing is another thing. The marketing, the storyline, and it's on a Sunday. Because historically, looking at what we've got here, the movies do tend to go down a little bit on Sundays, unless the Friday movies don't have a whole lot of people's attention, and the Saturday movies usually have the highest ratings. And it does have to do with the stars as well. But Jonathan Bennett is a bigger star. Now, with this film, I'm going to say it is better than the ones that got lower-ish ratings. Like A Big Fat Family Christmas, I did not enjoy. That got 1.46. We had Inventing the Christmas Prince, which I thought would do better numbers than it did. That did 1.46. All Saints Christmas, I had zero interest in that, but that was pretty darn good. And that got 1.20. That was one where it could have gone either way. Ghost of Christmas Always did 1.67. So these aren't doing too bad. Like, it's not awful ratings, okay? It's not awful. But we will see how these last four end up. We have four more Hallmark films to talk about. We have Holiday Heritage, And then we have 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. That one looks very interesting. I do like the storyline of that one. I've liked the previews. I'm interested to see how that one goes. Then we have Hanukkah on Rye with Jeremy Jordan. I like Jeremy Jordan a lot. I'm going to have to learn how to say the actress's name. And then we have 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes moments like these. I do enjoy the first 5 more minutes films. It was one of the better films of last year for Hallmark, and it was one of the best Christmas films of last year. There's my review of this, and I will see you guys next time for more Hallmark reviews, but a lot more coming very, very soon. I will see you guys next time.